It has been good to be here, and I'm going to ask now Joy and Lisa. They're going to share different parts of Wellspring and also the banner that has been emerging, evolving throughout the pilgrimage. So you're welcome, and you come and share.
Thank you very much to everyone. It's been a dark week or so for all of us. So many people I know here did lots of door knocking, lots of giving out of pamphlets, lots of hard work that went in to trying to change people's minds about the voice. And it's been a very hard time for them, but even harder for our Aboriginal brothers and sisters who have been so disappointed. And we thank the choir for reminding us that we can cry, but we can keep on going. Our Wellspring is an organisation that is across a whole range of different faith expressions within the Christian tradition, and we are committed to being the place where spirituality and justice meet. So they're the two arms of our organisation. And you can find out a whole lot more about us. There's pamphlets, I think, on every seat, and we're looking for more members because there's lots more fabulous work to do that we can do together across a whole lot of different boundaries. Before I start talking about other things, I need to thank the people that have allowed a pilgrimage across Australia to happen. We started in Wodgina, whose other name is Rottnest. I didn't start that, but these people did. And met with an Aboriginal elder who welcomed them to the country. And we've had a listening pilgrimage between the people from Scotland, Ruth Harvey, who is the leader of the Iona community, and her partner Nick, who I can't work out where he is. Oh, he's here, right. The two of those, and Lisa Wriley, who's my co-leader of Wellspring, and Brooke Prentice, who is our First Nations advisor on the tour and a member of Wellspring. So there's been fabulous deep listening with communities from West Australia, South Australia, Alice Springs, down into Kurnai country. Brooke has been coaching us all in being bilingual. The country needs to become bilingual, so we need to know the 60,000 year names as well as the 200-something names of the places that we visit. So we've been practicing this. I think becoming bilingual is hard work because sometimes I can't even remember the other name. Yes, it's, the brain is a bit fluffy. But it's really important to show respect for names that were owned for such an enormous length of time, and then it had new names imposed on them, which had come from across the sea. So that's something that all of us have been learning, and it's been an amazing experience. But we have to thank, for this peacemaking activity, people who've been involved in every place. Right across the country, the Quakers have actually supported us immensely through several of their funds to pay for fares and things, and by being there. But in each place we've been supported by different groups. And here today, we're thanking Junction 142 for being one of our partners. We're also thanking the Blue Mountains Interfaith Network, who have been absolutely wonderful partners and let everybody know about what was happening. And we are really indebted to the people from Lura Uniting, who've done such a good job putting things at helping us today as well. So everywhere we go, the only way we've been able to do things is with partners. And it's reminded us that the only way we are going to change attitudes and values in this country and the whole world is by partners working together in community for the common good, rather than just the interests of our country or our group or whatever. So welcome today, and Wellspring welcomes you. We also have an opportunity for you to contribute to this peacemaking activity, and you can do two things. You can pop your money, if you're somebody who actually still keeps stuff on your person, in the jar. We have a facility where you can actually use your card to donate, and we of course have costs for tonight even, and we really appreciate some donations for that. So I'm going to hand over to Lisa for you to learn a bit about our craft activity, they call it. Some people have said, but it's our artwork, our art mural for across the country. Thanks, Lisa.
Hello everybody. Sorry to have my back to the wall. So behind us on the wall is a little project that's growing as we travel across the country, and it's a project that, well, I'm a teacher and I like props and I like craft stuff, but I more like art, I should say. So art doesn't have a plan as much. Craft, you make something, you make it into a bit of a plan usually. So this is evolving, and you can probably read I hope you can read the blue words. It's part of a blessing that's in our prayer diary. As members of Wellspring community, we have a prayer diary and we hold each other in prayer each day. I'm on day 8, if you want to know. So on the 8th of the month, every month, I know that I'm being remembered. So I remember I sent Jacinta a message when it was her prayer day in the last few days, and when she came in, she said thank you, and I thought that's really lovely. So different people, I don't do that every day, but I try to send a message. So we also have themes for days of the week, and the blessing here that Brooke has shared with us and given us permission to put onto the banner. My favourite line of it is, may the gum tree from its roots to its branches remind us to dig deep in our action for justice. So I'm pretty obsessed with trees. I'm an environmental educator, I'm a bit of a worm farmer, but I'm also fascinated with soil. And so the roots of the trees are all joined together in the middle, not quite as neat as a Celtic pattern, but more that we learn about trees, we know they're connecting, they're talking to each other. The fungi in the soil is helping feed and send messages and warnings and nutrients, and it's just quite amazing. So the leaves, you have a chance to contribute to the leaves tonight. So you will have some kind of leaf on your seat, and you've got a pen for writing any notes that you want to write, but also for the chance to write something about how you care for creation, or how you care for country, or how you care for the earth, whatever's your preferred term. And I know it's very small, but I've got to fit a lot of leaves onto the banner. And if they don't all fit on there, I think the Blue Mountains Wellspringers will create their own tree with all the extra leaves if we can't fit them on. So your leaves will be used somewhere. And inside the trunks of the tree and the branches and the roots, I'm collecting ideas from people as we travel in each place about why, the why. Why do we care for creation? Why do we care for the earth? And you're invited tonight at some point to write your own little bit in here, and that's how I add the words into the trunk, because to me that's what feeds the leaves, it feeds our action, our why feeds our how. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you enjoy taking part in it and enjoy this special evening. It's very lovely to have you all here.